Hey y'all, Lisa G back with you today. I've got a new project and my very first big journal kit, junk journal kit for you guys. I figured I might make this one a series event because it might take us a little while to complete, but I wanted to invite y'all to come along and make an envelope junk journal with me. I'll show you how to create your journal and add some unique elements to it and maybe even try to top it off with a stack of envelopes. And then, we can use that and make little hidden pockets in them, and, it'll give you all these cute little places to save your stuff. So we'll go ahead and get started. I wanted to show you first the junk journal kit and the pages that come with it. And a couple of them I did print twice because I want to use them in different places and within the journal. So I might, cut them in half and use, just one side instead of both sides at certain points. So I cut some extras, printed and cut some extras. So these print out on 8.5 by 11 paper, and I cut them down using my my little paper cutter. And so we've got, these beautiful little elements that you can see. Butterflies, there's some dragonflies in here, got some postmarks and some coffee stains, some stitching, just various and sundry things. So there's the first page. There's the second page. And these will go in between the other pages that you'll see coming. These will be like the backs of pages and turned into pockets and things like that. So I did these on copy weight paper because I don't want the thickness to be too thick. So, but I'll show you how we're going to make it to where it's still sturdy, We got coffee stains, we got flowers, some antique invoice kind of stuff in the backgrounds. And so I tried to keep the colors in a particular color spectrum. As you can see, a little bit of blues, a little bit of yellows, a little bit of greens, there's some a little bit of oranges, but I just wanted to play with some different elements and ideas so that, I could make some unique pages throughout the journal. And like I said, I did print some of these twice, so if you see them again, that's why. I like this one a lot. I think that one's pretty. And then we'll get into the printed ones. So this one you can see has flowers and bees and script writing and just all kinds of different, little elements built into the pages. And then here's where I'm trying to put them together the way I want them to go in order in the book. Oops. And there's this one. And again, little handwriting, script, some newspaper edges, different kinds of things in here. I wanted it to just have a very natural, nature-y feel, but be calm and soothing, in the color spectrum, the color scheme. And these are digital papers, so you'll be able to purchase this kit from my coffee shop. There's also plenty of writing space, you know, places to take notes. And then, you know, you can use these as backgrounds and decorate and, you know, do little layouts however you want to. And just have these as your backgrounds. That's what I intend to do. And put little elements and, you know, such inside, and then, you know, add my, just add to it as I go along, you know. There we go. And then I also made, look at this last one here, and then I'll show you the elements that I made to go with. Alright, so that's our pages. Okay, I'll put those off to the side. And then we have lots of little elements and stuff, so I'll show you what all we have here. So these are going to be little pockets, and they will look like, let's see, let me show you. They will look like this when they are finished. They build just like this. And then you can add little elements and, you know, use the backgrounds as you know, something to build on, you know. So that's what that's about. Alright, so we have this one. And I like the way these stack up together. It looks really cute when you get done. Alright. Got this one. And they, you know, it makes them stand out. I tried to, you know, keep our color schemes, you know, kind of correct so that it all blends in, but stands out against itself, if that makes any sense. Okay. Little pockets that you can put on your pages, on your different pages. Here's some bookmarks and some little tags and things that you can turn into different stuff. Here's some more, and these can be pockets, they can be bookmarks, they can be, you know, tags, whatever you want them to be. You decide. And, you know, I just tried to make it to where you'd have options, you know. Like this one is a little bit different from that first one I showed you, which was our second one, I guess. This one. So, see, there's this one, and then there's this one. Very similar, but, you know, and working along the same theme, but just different in its layout. Oops. Let's see. Got this one. And then we have these. And again, you know, these can be tags, they can be pockets, they can be little just cards, you know, that you put in a pocket, whatever you want them to be. Alright. And I'll leave you a link down below with the coffee address, and you can go check those out. Okay, now so what I want to do is I'm going to use these to make a stack of envelopes to go on top of this, but we need to prepare our envelopes first, and I'm going to show you how I want to do that. And it would appear that my cat has taken over my chair back here, so I'm going to have to try to do this standing up. So grab your scoreboard, and we are going to make a couple of scores real quick on our envelopes so that we can build a spine. And then I'll show you what we're going to do with these in a little bit. Now this may, turn into a series of videos because I'm not going to probably be able to do all of it in one go. So, but what we're going to do, I'm going to find me a stylus I can use. Okay. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is take our actual crease of our envelope, and about 1/4 of an inch out from where that crease is, we want to make another crease. Okay, so what we're going to do is put it down here. We're going to line everything up. And then we're going to take our stylus and go right across there, about 1/4 inch out. Okay, now what that's going to do is we're going to in turn crease it right there, and that is going to make us a spine. See that? Okay, so we're going to do that with one more, and we're going to leave, I'm not sure, I don't know if I want to leave the other one or if I might give it like an 1/8 inch spine, because I have an idea for this one. Alright, let's line this one up. You gotta remember that my envelope isn't straight across. Okay, so right here. Okay. Alright, so we'll fold that one as well. Okay. Now, we're going to do an 1/8 inch on this one, because I don't need as big a spine on it. And let's see here, let's line up. Okay. And I'll just roll this one back on itself. There we go. Alright. Now we can put the scoreboard up. Okay. Alright, so here are our two with the bigger spines. And I want to make it to where I have this lined up with this. Let me back it up. Let me back y'all up just a little bit. Pardon the mess on my desk. Alright. So what we want to do is line the edge of this one up with our new crease. Okay? And we'll just use our white glue for that. And we only want to put glue up to that second, or that new crease that we created. Okay. Alright. And then we're just going to lay this one right on top of it, right up to that second crease. I mean that first new crease. Okay. Alright. I'll let that dry for just a second. And that gives us a pocket here and a pocket right here. And this will be our, so this will go in like this. Okay. Our pages will be tucked in here. And we'll have a pocket in front and a pocket in back to store stuff. And then this one, I'm going to take and turn upside down. And I'm going to take this one and put it in here just like this. Now see where we're at. So here, two together, both pockets facing that way. Okay. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to put it just like this up to that new crease, which is only like 1/8 of an inch. And then this one will lay over just like this. Okay. And then this will be where our hidden pockets are. Alright. Now, so to do the hidden pockets, let me figure out what I did with my little stack of envelopes here. There they are. Okay. Before I put that on there, I want to make sure of how I'm going to institute all my pockets together. So we can do this multiple ways, and these are just you know, junk mail envelopes and things that, you know, I have found like at Goodwill, greeting card envelopes, thank you note envelopes, you know, invitation envelopes, and again, you know, junk mail envelopes. So, and this was, I think a graduation card maybe went in this, something like that. Maybe a little thank you note for graduation. I can't remember. But, you know, see, it's tiny. So, you know, we're going to incorporate all these and make them into a little stack of envelopes. Okay? Now, we can do this multiple ways. And we can stack them together. So, like, you know, and we'll decorate all of them, too. So we can stack those two, maybe like that. And this flap is going this way. And this flap is back here, tucked under. Okay, and we'll glue it. We're going to see how we want to glue it, but I'm kind of just working on a whim here right now. Alright, let's see. We can make a tall pocket envelope out of this one. We'll cut this one off about right there, because it's actually just a hair taller than our base. So we'll turn this into a pocket and cut it off, you know, so that we have a tag that can slide down in there. Alright. So that'll be a pocket within the journal itself. And so let's see what we can come up with here. And let me show you. This is one I had done prior, and I'm sure y'all have seen this a few times. Oops, I don't need to open that. It's this that I need to open. This is my stack of envelopes. And this is the idea we're going for. So each one of these is an envelope that I turned into a little pocket. And I decorated both sides, and it's got a little piece that, you know, slides out. So we'll create some of these as well. That's why I say this is going to be a series, you know, because obviously there's a lot to this. This is a separate envelope here. This is another envelope. It's got its own little thing in it. Okay, and then on the back side, you know, it's got little tags and little journal spots. It's another junk mail envelope that has hidden stuff in the back of it, and then a journal card that slides in front, and it's, you know, dragonfly oriented. And then this is like a little vellum pocket that I created, and then, you know, you can take your little cards and slide them up in there and underneath, and then these would go on the top like so into the little pockets. And so you can do all kinds of little stuff like this, but each one is like built into the other so that, you know, when you do it, you can flip, and then tie everything down, you know, into a nice, neat little bundle. But ours will, you know, be a little hidden bundle within the insides of our thing instead of on the outside like that. So, let's see here. I think this should probably go like that. And that one would get hidden on top of that. Maybe go, let's see. I might leave that one out. That one's a little stiffer than the rest of them. Okay. And then the whole thing should probably hinge on the larger envelope. Alright, I'm going to have to figure out how I want it to go together here. So give me a few minutes to work on that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I think I've figured out how I want to put it together now. And so this one will be attached here and have its little pocket here. Okay. And then this one will have its pocket here on the inside. And it's on the back of our back envelope. Okay. And then this one will have a little hidden pocket here. Or we can cut an edge, and we might do that with this one. Cut a little edge here, and then have a journal card stuck in there. Okay. So this would be closed and have a thing over it, but we would have a little pocket, you know, here. All right. And then we have this that will open up, and this will be covered here, but we'll keep a little pocket back here. And we'll have it like so that they stack up on top of each other. Like so. And each one will be, you know, measured on top of each other so that they kind of all lay together. And then we'll have something to tie them closed. And then this whole piece will get added to our journal. And these we're going to use inside. But these will get added to the inside of this via here. Yes, we'll have to do them here. And then that way we'll have this together. And so we want to figure out what we want to use to tie these down. And then, you know, we'll also have this pocket here. And that's why I say hidden pockets all over the place. But we also need to find something to tie this closed before we put any of our other papers and stuff down. So we'll have to do that first. So let me go find something I can use that I like to go with this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I found a piece of ribbon I really like. It's going to match my color scheme fairly well. So I want to put this on first. And it needs to go under here. And we'll put our papers on top of it, so this needs to go all the way to the right so that it's equal, like so. Alright, so first I need to glue down my other envelope here, because I haven't done that yet. And let's do that part. Okay. Now we want this to line up right with the edge of this. And lay those together. Okay, so now you have this, and you have this. And our pages will go in here, in this part. Okay? So when you fold it all up, you've got this little binder. See that? Alright, now we need to add these. Okay, and I want to try to keep them at about the halfway point. Okay, so that one will go across to there, and then that one will go across to there. We're not going to do it to the flap. Okay, we'll leave the flap open. All right, so we want to well, this flap needs to be open too. Hang on, let me think this here, because I don't want to, I need that open, I need that open, so I guess it only needs to be on this back side. Okay, because we want the other part open. Okay, let's do this. I'll just hold it here. And I'm only going up to the spine here. Okay. Let me do the rest of this over here. Okay, now let's let that dry. And once we get that part dry, then we can decide what paper we want to lay on top of it. So it can be something like this. And I'll just lay it right on top like that as our cover. Or this. I haven't decided yet, but I really like one of these for the cover. Let's see what all our options are. Got that one. I want something really, you know, that'll pop. This would be pretty as a cover. I like this one with the butterfly and the newspaper print and stuff around it. And the postmarks. I just really like those. I really love this one too. I think that's just very pretty. And this one is a favorite. So I'll go through and decide which one I want to put where. Kind of got all my pages out of order, didn't I? I think I might go back with the one we were looking at originally. I kind of like this one too. I think that's really cool. It's got some different things on it. And we're going to use, you know, all of these within the journal. It's just a matter of deciding, you know, which one's where. I think I might stick with one of these for my cover, front and back cover. Because I really like that one and that one. So, we'll see what we decide here. Alright, so now, alright, so then we got this and this, okay? And I think what we'll do here is take our punch and make us some little thumb notches here on these. There's one. And there's the other. And then we will take our Distress Oxide. Let me put my glue up so it doesn't get dry on me. Would probably help if I wasn't blind. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to go through and we're going to add some ink to the edges of your pockets. And it's up to you, just, you know, to decide whether you want to ink your pockets or if you just want to leave them plain. Totally up to you. I like inking mine because it makes them stand out a little bit against the background of the inner pocket. Okay, I'll do that. And I'll do this one. That way people realize it's a pocket and there's actually stuff in there, you know. Okay. There we go. That makes them stand out. Alright, now we want to come back here and we need to add our pockets. Okay. Oh, and we probably should have added them first. No, let's see. We're going to put them there, aren't we? Because we can do something else with there. Yep. Okay. We're going to add these here. I want to get them lined up the way I want them. I kind of would like this one to stick out a little further. So maybe we should do this. Put this one here. It's almost too long though. Huh. Let's see here. Let me go find us a different envelope for right there. Hang on just a second. Alright, so I went ahead and got all my envelopes together the way I want them. And I haven't added them to this piece yet because I want to show you how I put them together. I went ahead and glued everything together so that I would remember how I wanted it to go together. It's a little bit tricky, but, you know, it's still fun. Let me just show you what I did. So, if you look at the back of it, this piece right here will go on here. Okay? Just like so. So that we have this inside still. Have this. And we have this inside that we can add our pages to. Okay? So, it's a double whammy journal here. Alright. So, once I've gotten finished, I will add all of this to the inside of this. Okay? Now, what I did was, so this and this are one piece, and everything is attached to itself. Okay? So like this is one piece attached to this, and you can see how I put it together. I just glued the flap to the actual envelope part, like so. Okay, same with this one. This and this are both glued onto this, which is also glued onto this, our big envelope. Okay, now this is attached to this. Okay, so we got that here, and that piece, which is attached to our big envelope. Okay, and then we'll attach the whole flap, like I said, to this. But here's what we end up with. So we can, you know, mix and match our little envelopes. And this can go here, and this one can go here. And we've got a couple of little pages. Now we can add more to this if we want to, and, you know, stack some more from, you know, say this side to, you know, filter in with these. If we wanted to, we could add one more here and put it between these two, like so. But I'm just going to leave it like this for now, because I kind of like the way this is working. And we're going to take this whole piece, and we're going to glue it down. Okay, and this whole thing is going to attach to this piece here. Just like so. And we're going to glue that down. Alright, so now we have this, and we're going to cut us a piece of paper that covers this, so that you don't see this, and this will all be hidden within our journal. Okay, we can also go back and make a tab pull here. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. This is the one I want. Let's see. Well, Okay. I don't know why I did that, but it's okay. I must need to run it through some wax paper. That way when I put my pages on and my covers, everything will be showing up. Okay. Alright. So that is our first part of that. And we are going to come back on a part 2 and work on building this out. And then, of course, everything will go together and tie just like that. Okay? Alright. I'm going to show y'all the rest of it on the next one. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today. And I hope that you'll give me a thumbs up before you go, and maybe leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the junk journal kit. And then on the next one, we'll do some decorating and finish building out our pages and our junk journal and stuff. So if you would like to see the rest of the series, please be sure and hit that subscribe button at the bottom. And I look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Till next time, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.